Hey guys, how are you? Andy Sukhu, founder and CEO Y2K Credit Solutions. So today I'm here to talk about a topic that all of you guys have been asking me about every time I go on live, every post that we post on our social media. Everyone wants to know business credit, how to build business credit. So you know what? I decided I'm going to do a full video on business credit 101. In this video, I'm going to break down the steps of building business credit. I'm also going to show you what a real business credit report looks like. This report is going to be attached to the video. I'm going to show you the credit scores, and we'll talk about business credit, how to build business credit the legitimate way, and hopefully this answers all your questions. So let's get into it. Business credit. So the first thing everyone needs to know is that business credit is built off of your tax ID, not your social. Let me break that down, what that means. When you apply for a credit card under your business, and if they have to PG, personal guarantee, use your social as a personal guarantee for the card, for the credit card, that's not billing business credit. That's on your personal name. So understand that business credit, just like your social, a tax ID, the company has to stand alone on the tax ID. The credit has to be built on the tax ID. So if you're PG in something, you are not building business credit. It's on your personal credit. And what that can affect is your DTI long term. Because if you're swiping the cards, your debt's going up, your score is going down. So when you're building business credit, you want it to solely be on the tax ID alone, and it's separate from your personal credit. Very important. That's the first question I get asked all the time. Second thing is, just because you have a tax ID and a company name registered, sorry about all this writing stuff, it'll make sense at the end. Just because you have a tax ID and a company name registered does not mean you have business credit. All right, I get that question a lot. There's a confusion there. Everyone calls, I want to build business credit. Okay, what have you done so far? I already have the name and the tax ID. I have business credit. No. That's not how it works. This is one of the preliminaries. This is the second preliminary with all the other preliminaries to build business credit. So first thing, register the company name. You got that done. Second thing, get your tax ID. You got that done. Third thing is, depending on the county you live in, you have to be registered in 2 newspaper articles. That means that the courthouse has to publish you in 2 newspaper articles to make your business legitimate. You have to the community has to be notified there's a new business started. Some states varies. New York, we're based in New York, so we're talking about New York. New York, you are required to be filed, and this is done in Supreme Court. So once that's done, you cannot have your personal address and your personal phone number as your business address and phone number. Okay, so you have to have a separate address and a separate phone number. Reason why, you have to be verifiable by Google. Google will not verify your home address. So the workaround here is there is something called Regis or Share Space. These are places that allow you to, you don't have to get a full office, you don't have to take on the overhead expense, but these places allow you to get a mailing address, a fax number, a phone number, and a reception for $199. So listen, if you're gonna go into starting a business and you want to have business credit, either you do it the right way or you don't do it at all, because it's not gonna work if you do it halfway. So once you get this set up, once you get that set up, the tax ID, you're registered in the courthouse, you have an office space with a verifiable business address and phone number. Now you verify by Google. So now everyone knows Google. Google is the biggest search engine out there. We're all using Google. We all use Google to find whatever information we want. Google verifies you. They send a document, a packet to your address. You have to respond. Boom, you're verified. Now we go on to the second step. We have to build business credit. So in the business credit world, In the business credit world, it's the best, by the way. It's the best. In the business credit world, there's 3 bureaus: Equifax, Experian, Dun & Bradstreet. Each of these bureaus have to speak the same language. And what that means is that Equifax, Experian has to recognize your business, the tax ID, that all this is matching together. There cannot be a discrepancy because there's 3 scores in the business world. Just like your personal credit, except in personal credit world, Dun & Bradstreet goes to TransUnion, right? So all three of these has to read across the board the same data, okay? In order for them to create a profile in their system for you. Now, once this is verified, it's reading, they're all reading the same data across the board. Now we have to build trade lines. Now trade lines are similar to the trade lines that we use on personal credit, except these are vendors that will give you lines of credit of up to $1,000, and you have to use at least $50 a month and pay it on time for them to start reporting to these 3 guys right here. Okay? So, trade lines. 3 trade lines. Let's say you're now starting off, you don't want to go too fast, you want to build a credit slow. Let's say you just want to get credit cards from like Staples, Home Depot, Best Buy, whatever it is. You need 3 trade lines, right? Let's say you want to get loans from a bank. You need 6 trade lines. However, this is another misconception everyone have with getting loans from banks. In order to get a loan from a bank, you need to have a P&L, a profit and loss, and tax returns. The banks are not going to go and give you a $100,000 loan based off your business, and there is no credit built, right? So, and there's no profit loss. They need to see that you're making money. They need to see that you're spending money every month, but the company's not being ran at a loss every single month and a 12-month period. So, you need 3 trade lines for small credit cards. You need 6 trade lines if you want to get credit cards from the banks and you want to get loans from the banks, okay? You need a profit and loss if you want to get a loan. That's a 12-month profit and loss, P&L. And you need a tax return for the business. And you cannot run the business at a loss. Then the bank, you're not making any money. How is the bank going to issue a loan for $100,000? How are you going to pay it back if the business ran at a loss every month, right? There are companies that give you high interest loan payday loans, but the interest rates are high on that. You don't want to get involved with that. So if you're going to do it the right way. Last thing I want to talk about is what a business credit report looks like. This is what a business credit report looks like. This is an Experian business credit, right? Every business have one. You can see the business is registered, the tax ID, the Experian number, how it's coded, what kind of business it is, it's incorporated. Very detailed report similar to your personal credit. Has your business credit score. By the way, business credit score goes from 0 to 100. The lower the number is, high risk. You're high risk to any creditor. Higher the number is, you're more eligible to a creditor for them to extend credit. You always want to be at a 70 and higher. In this report, the score is 60, but that's because the client has late payments on certain accounts. It also lists your pay cycle, 30 net, 60 net. It lists the creditors. It lists all the payments. It shows bankruptcies if you ever filed bankruptcies. Shows all the liens if you had a lien under the business. It's a very detailed report. It shows all the creditors in detail, how you're paying monthly, just like a credit card on your personal credit, similar. Okay. These reports are very detailed. This report, like I said, this will be on our video. But this is what a business credit report looks like. Dun & Bradstreet has its own, Equifax have its own, and Experian have its own. So all 3 bureaus create a report for your business. So this is why everything has to read the same, so the data can be the same. Because you never know which creditor pulls each one of these bureaus. A lot of people use Dun & Bradstreet because they're the most commonly used. But major banks, they go into Experian, just so you know that. Major banks use Experian. So this is a little quick snapshot. I want to talk to you guys about how business credit works, how to build business credit. A program called Y2K 2.0, where we specialize in building and fixing business credit. takes about 6 months to completely build your business credit. If it's something you're interested in and you're trying to build your business credit and you're trying to establish it, and by the way, off the record, business credit is very more beneficial than personal credit. Click the link in below, call us, schedule a consultation, the number's going to be below. And if you have any questions, give us a call about business credit. I hope this video answers a lot of the questions that everyone's always asking, and it clarifies how business credit works and the difference between business credit and personal guarantee credit, okay? Again, links below. Click it, call it. Any questions, you're looking to build your business credit, let us know, and we'll take it from there. Talk to you guys soon. See you on the next video.